Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Today's video will be on a classic Sudoku created by Playmaker. I have solved this classic already, but my original solve was anything but close to the intended solve path, right? I used all sorts of tricks and it was not even close. I felt to what the author intended, so I gave it a shot again, second time, and I think my second solve is much better than my original solve. You can say my original solve was like, instead of going from let's say South America to North America, I went first to Africa and then to India and then to Europe and then all the way back to North America. My first solve was something like that. But it's an extremely interesting and a hard classic Sudoku. So do give it a try. Come back and watch the video. Let's start the Sudoku now. The rules are simple. Each row, each column and 3x3 box in the grid has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions. So this classic has been taken from the CTC Discord server. So having said that, we'll start this classic now. I'll try to put some corner pencil marks and then I will go right away to the internal solve path, as I don't think it's the kind of Sudoku you can, beat around the bush. There's nothing there until or unless you use these sharp techniques. So let's start the Sudoku now. 1 in rows 1 and 2, so I get a 1 here. And then 6 is not in any of these cells, so 6 goes here. Also 1 isn't here, 1 isn't here, so I should have sticked with the 1s. I went to the 6s, sorry. So there is 1 in one of these two cells, and in column 2, 1 goes in one of these two cells. Any more ones? Okay, not much action with the ones. Now let's look at maybe the 6s, since we went in between. There is a 6 in row 1 and 2, so 6 goes in one of these two cells. 6 is not in row 8 or column 4, so 6 goes in one of these two cells, and which gives 6 in one of these two cells. Excellent. And in column 3, finally 6 must be in one of these two cells, right? Just you can do all these stuff by visually observing things. Then right, let's move on to 2s. Maybe 2 goes in one of these two cells. 2 is not here, 2 is not here, so 2 goes here. And I'm not inclined to mark these two 2s, right? There are 3 cells for the 2s. Any more? Perhaps there are some more corner marking. Oh yes, with the 9s, the most important digit as far as this Sudoku is concerned. So yeah, before we go to the 9s, let's look at the 8s, because 8 is kind of more restricted. 8 is not in any of these cells in box 9, so 8 goes in one of these two cells. And you'll be surprised to see that even though in none of these boxes, right, I put a weird shape there. So boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there is only one 8 in all these boxes, but 8 is the thing that is going to give you the start. And the start is this way. You can't have an 8 in this cell. Very difficult to see, right? And as I said at the start, remember, I did not solve it this way in my first attempt, and I had to put an extremely lot of pencil marks. So don't think that I'm like kind of bang on target. It's very difficult to see this way. So if you have an 8 here, just let's play around. 8 is first in this cell. So 8 in box 1 goes here. And now if you look at column 9, there is no space for the 8s, right? Very difficult to see. You can also see it kind of the reverse way. So if you have an 8 here, 8 is first in this cell in column 9, which forces 8 in one of these two cells. And now if you look at row 9, there is no space for the 8s, right? What a start to this Sudoku. Amazing, right? So 8 is eliminated here. You get the first digit here without putting any kind of center candidates, and just by corner marking we got a digit here. Really tough one. And now let's play around more. So 8 goes in one of these two cells, 8 is here, 8 is here, so 8 goes here. So somewhat we got action with the 8s, right? Now let's look at the 9s. Where does the 9 go in row 9? 9 is not in these two cells, so 9 goes here or here. And I'm going to do the same thing in column 9. 9 is in one of these two cells, right? Okay, here comes the most, you can say, difficult deduction in the Sudoku. It's very difficult to see. These 9s here are really kind of tying up the Sudoku. Because of this unique pattern of givens and this L-shaped area which is completely vacant, you will see that you can eliminate 9 from a lot of important cells. And out of those important cells, these two are part of that. You cannot have 9 in any of these two cells, right? Because let's say 9 is here. Now what happens is 9 in column 9 is forced here. Oops, sorry, I put a 5. 9 is forced here. 9 in row 9 is forced here. So you can kind of see where I'm getting at, right? And this L-shaped area is again helping us. Very, very powerful. So 9 is not here and 9 is not here, and you don't have 9s as givens. So 9 is stripped out of box 1, which we can't have. So basically 9 is not in the pink cells. I mean these two pink cells. 9 can be eliminated. Very tough to see. Because nobody solves Sudoku this way, right? We just see for visual markings, then we start putting out candidates and all those stuff we do, but this is a completely different kind of solving the Sudoku. So 9 is eliminated here, 9 is not here because of this. So if we get a pointing pair of 9s, these two cells, and 9 is in one of these two cells, excellent. And you'll be surprised to know that the action with the 9s have still not stopped yet. There's still more action with the 9s. The next thing I'm going to do is eliminate the 9 from this cell. Basically the same idea. So let's start with the color again. There is a red. If this is a 9, 9 is forced here, right? And that forces 9. Just a second. Yeah, I'm on the right path. That forces 9 in one of these two cells. In column 9, 9 is forced here. And now in row 9, where do you place the 9? 9 has only these two cells, and both of these are occupied by red. And because of that, 9 is driven away from these two cells. So you can see this is sort of like, how do you put this? Maybe a distant W wing or something, right? So 9 cannot be here. I'm doing nothing but playing around with the 9s. So a 9 here, forces 9 here, forcing 9 here, forcing 9 here, forcing 9 here, and that creates a contradiction of 9 in column 3. So 9 is not here, which means 9 is in this cell. Right. So after all this stuff and all this chatter, you can see there are only 2 digits in the grid. Nothing much. So that explains why I said this Sudoku is very, very hard. Right. What next? Okay. I also noticed this corner marking, which I can do. 2 is in one of these two cells. Okay. Now let's see. I'm just seeing if I can do something more with the 9s. Just a moment. Okay. That's about it with the 9s, I think. Now 8s become interesting. And the reason is because this vital cell right here, row 4, column 4, cannot be an 8. And that is giving us some progress. In row 4, 8 has only 2 options, either this cell or this cell, right? It can't be here, cannot be here. So just 2 options in row 4. Now again, we are going to make use of this beautiful area and see how the 8s are killing each other and giving more 8s, right? That I just loved what I said now. So let's put start with an 8 here, make it yellow, and immediately in row 4 8 is forced here, which forces 8 here, and you can see that this L-shaped area gorgeously is giving us one more digit. If you have an 8 here, 8 is instantly forced here, 8 is forced here, and there is no space for the 8 in box 1. Excellent, right? Just I was so amazed when I solved it the second time that I was thinking, how did I mess up my first solve so much, right? But then I realized that nobody solves Sudokus this way. If you're doing it this way, then you're something completely different, right? So let's, remove these 8s. That gives 8 here, which forces a 1 here, right? 1 had these 2 cells, and because we placed 8 here, 1 is forced here. So I got an 8 here. Let me think now if I can play around more with the 8s. Right, of course, again, you have 8s in one of these 2 cells. So you can again make use of this L-shaped area and eliminate 8 from this cell. Let's say you have an 8 here, yellow. What happens? 8 will be forced into this area in box 2, which forces 8 in this area, in this cell in row 4, right? And now you can again see 8 can't be here and 8 can't be here. So 8 is completely eliminated from box 1. So as I said, 8s are killing each other now, and this cannot be an 8. What an impressive deduction, guys. Really difficult to see this way. So 8 is removed here, and that puts 8 here, which also forces 2. So this is 8, this is 2. Excellent. So 8 is not here, 8 is not here. Now 8 has 2 cells. Let's put that in. Okay, we've got quite a few digits there. And 8 in box 5 must be in one of these 2 cells. I'm just tidying up the 8s. 8 cannot be here, 8 cannot be anywhere here. So again, 8 has 2 cells, these 2. Okay. So now we can try to, hit the Sudoku a little bit more harder. So you can see that row 2 and column 2 and row 2 are almost filled. So let's just focus on those places now. Starting with column 2, you have 1, 5, 8, 2, 4, 6. So 3, 7 and 9 are the missing digits, and this cell cannot be 3 or 9, so it's a 7. So which means this would be a 3, 9 pair. Excellent, right? And now in I can do some corner marking stuff here. So in row 5, 4 is in one of these 2 cells, right? 4 cannot be here and 4 cannot be here. So 4 goes in one of these 2 cells. Excellent. Now let's focus on row 2. 2, 5, 8, 1, 3, 6. So I need 4, 7 and 9. So this will be a 4 and 9. This would be a 4, 7, and this would be a 4, 7, 9. I'm not even going to bother making 3 candidates in this Sudoku. So because it's so powerful using these kind of long range reductions. Now let's look at this box. 2, 5, 8, 1 and 3. So 4, 6, 7, 9. So this is 4 and 9. Okay, this is 7, 9 because 4 and 6 are ruled out. And this is 4, 6 again because 7, 9 cannot be here. And this would be a 4, 6 and 7 basically. Let me put that in. 9 is of course not possible here because of using the same idea. If you have 9 here, right, 9 is forced here, 9 is forced here, and now again the same idea. There is no 9 in box 1, so 9 cannot be in row 3 column 7, right? So this is 4, 6 and 7. Excellent. Okay, let's look at box 7 now. 1, 5, 8, 2 and 4. So 3, 6, 7, 9. This would be 3, 9, 6, 9, 3, 7. Okay. Is there something easy I'm missing? Okay. 2 is not here, 2 is not here. So 2 goes here. And that removes 2 from this cell, giving a 2 here. Well, is that giving us more digits? Look at row 9 now, it's restricted severely. This is a 1 6, this will be 1 9. Okay, looking at column 1 again, 2 4 6 1 and 7, so 3 5 8 9, so this will be a 5 8. So 7 is in one of these two cells in box 3. So 7 goes in one of these two cells. Okay. Now looking at the 7, 7 is not here in row 5. 7 is not here. So that gives the 7 here, which means we have locked a pair. Excellent. That will be a 1 7. And that means 7 is here. 3 cells. So not what I was looking for. Okay. 4 8 9 1 and 7, so 2 3 5 6. 3 is not here because of this 3 goes here. Excellent. So there is a 6 here, 3 here, so this is 2 or a 5. Oh, that's not a 5. Excellent. So 4 8 9 1 7 3 5 and 6, so this is a 2. And now looking at column 9, this is 1 or a 9. Oh, it cannot be a 1, guys. Wow, superb. So which means this is 9, that is 7, that is 1, 7, no 7 here. So 4 6 pair, which gives 9 here. That looks at this cell, that's a 1, that's a 6, that's a 9, 9 gives a 3 here, that gives a 7 here, and we finish off box 7 with a 6. So the Sudoku is falling like a pack of cards now. 9 here gives a 4, which gives a 7, which gives a 9. So where do we go now? So many places to look at. Okay, let's look at row 1. 4 5 8. This is 5 8. This is 4 5. This would be 4 5 and 8. Okay, 2 3 4 and 5. 3 is not here, 3 is not here, so 3 has to be here. And 2 is not here, 2 is not here, so 2 has to be here. Excellent. So that's a 4 5. 2 8 9 1 3 6, so I need 4 5 7, so I straight away get a 7 here because of this 7. And now in box 6, no 7 here, no 7 here, no 7, no 7. This is a 7, which gives 6 in this cell because there was a pointing pair of 6's here. 6 here, which pushes 4 here. 4 is here, so 4 goes here, which pushes 8 here. No 8, no 8, so 8 goes here. And that removes the 8 from this cell and gives the 8 here. Excellent. Wow. Let's remove the stray pencil mark. 1 6 7 8 2 3 4, so 5 9 and 5 9. This almost looks like a uniqueness issue here, but they are not. And now let's look at row 5. This has to be 5. We can complete the Sudoku. That's a 5. That is 4, which gives 6 here, a 4 here. So 3 6 pair, and 6 here gives a 3 in this cell and a 6 in this cell. Let's look at row 4. It's pretty weak. 2 5. Let's finish up this box. 1 4 and 5, so this is a 5, and 4 has to go here because of this 4. 1, and now 1 is forced here, and that 4 gives me a 5 here, which gives 2 5, pushing the 2 here, which means this unique issue can be resolved. 9 3, sort of unique issue, you can say. 9 5, that 5 gives 8 here, which forces 8 here, giving the 4 here, giving the 3 here. So the final 2 digits are 1 and 5. And with that, we have completed this Amazing Sudoku by Playmaker. It was really impressive the way the pencil marks did stuff, and especially the corner marking and elimination of nines from crucial places really patched up the Sudoku in a way that was really impressive. So if you enjoyed this video, do remember to subscribe to the channel and consider becoming a Patreon of our channel. The link to our Patreon page is in the description of the video. Please do support us and do hit the like button. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.